I got you into a Remington party. What's my thanks? It's on the hallway carpet. I got paid in puke. Lick it up, baby. I got paid in puke.
Welcome to Paid in Puke, the podcast where we discuss female-driven films through an inclusive feminist lens, with the help of the 1988 film Heathers. Paid in Puke is hosted by Jessica Baxter, Amy Green, and Christina Barr. It's also a spoiler-filled free-for-all. You've been warned. On today's episode of Paid in Puke, we're falling for John Dahl's 1994 neo-noir The Last Seduction, starring Linda Fiorentino, Peter Berg, and Bill Pullman. The Last Seduction follows Bridget Gregory, a clever and tough-as-nails New York business lady with a passion for schemes.
I'll set it up for you. Husband and wife do a one-time drug deal. Only the wife decides the new house would be happier without the husband.
Bridget!
She's anxious to start spending.
The husband is entitled to half of whatever you buy with that cash.
For how long?
Well, as long as it takes to finalize the divorce. Called 3 times since he got the paperwork. Something about a loan shark in his thumb.
$100,000 that we borrowed is $150 now, and he wants it.
I'll pay off the shark. Give me a divorce, we'll be even.
You get anything? She's in cow country.
The first seduction was fast.
You have your own place?
Yes.
Do you have indoor plumbing?
Yes, I have indoor plumbing, I have electricity, and I have a name.
No names.
It was easy,
You're different than the others, Mike. I feel like, maybe I could love you.
but the last seduction
What type of list are we trying to make?
Cheating husband list.
was murder.
This guy in New York. 10 million payoff to the widow if he dies of an unnatural death. She's willing to give us a third.
You're talking about murder.
You, me, $3 million. The only loser in the whole deal is a wife-beating old bastard. You're up for this, right?
If you find her, I'll be glad to separate her from the cash. She's here. She's in New York. Let's go for a little drive.
Where does this end with you?
What the hell are you doing?
Linda Fiorentino, Peter Berg, and Bill Pullman in a film by John Dahl, The Last Seduction.
We meet her at the tail end of a drug deal she designed for her husband, Clay, Bill Pullman, to make the money he needs to pay off a violent bookie. But when he returns with the cash, she makes off with it and reluctantly escapes to a Buffalo suburb called Vista until she can figure out her next move. There she meets Mike, a small-town sap who dreams of life in the big city. After one hot night together, Mike's ready to be an official couple. Bridget assumes a new name, Wendy Croy, secures a job at the insurance firm where Mike works to kill time as she attempts to divorce her husband from a distance. Meanwhile, Clay is in hot water with his bookie and down one thumb, so he hires a private investigator to find Bridget and get the money he needs to stay alive. It's a very complicated plot, but it is a hot one. I'm Baxter.
I'm Amy Green.
I'm Christina Barr.
I'm so excited to talk about this movie. We watched it together, not for pod purposes, the other night, and then we were like, we have to pod about it. So we've all watched it twice in 1 week. Amy, you told us when we were watching it why Linda and the movie were not eligible for Oscar nominations.
Yeah, it shows like how much things have changed is because it was, I think, originally made for HBO or cable. I mean, maybe even just like produced by, but the fact that it aired on cable before it was shown in a theater, even though it was like at the same time, same year, was disqualified, at least for Oscars. And I think it might have gotten nominated for a BAFTAs, maybe. But yeah, it's interesting like how much things have changed. Like that's such a non-issue now, you know, like there are movies that like never make it to theaters, you know. They're exclusively on Netflix or they're HBO and theaters at the same time. But it was a different time. Like this was a newer thing, you know, and like made for cable was basically Skinamax or something.
Yeah.
And I also very much remember that it was like a pretty weak field that year when the Oscar nominations did come out. And it's like Linda Fiorentino would have had it in the bag.
Oh, man.
I know, a bummer.
Yeah, and I've been trying to figure out where she is now. I mean, she basically retired from acting. She did a couple more movies after this. but there's no, like, straight answers or good answers as to why she disappeared. There's a couple people who were like, she was hard to work with, but, you know, that's some pretty sus code in Hollywood for a woman. It means, like, she wouldn't let me sexually harass her, basically. Usually.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be very active on, like, the gossip sites and the buzz, and it was like, she pissed off the wrong person. Sometimes it's like people get a difficult tag or whatever, and somebody really managed to be like, no, she's blackballed. And then I feel like later on there was some weird scandal with, not scandal, but there was a weird connection with her and some FBI guy or something.
Yeah.
I
know all about that.
I forget the details of that. Like maybe if you read it recently.
It was basically something like she said she was researching a role, so she asked her boyfriend who was in the FBI if she could look at some confidential files, and he let her, which is on him, really, I think.
Right.
But
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So people were like, see, she's super sus, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that is kind of sus, right? Like, I mean, it's definitely on him more, but I feel like you know that you're not supposed to look
You're
at
not supposed to. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, it sounds like a cover story, you know?
It kind of does, yeah. And I definitely haven't heard it from her, and there's like no interviews really with her, and it's kind of a bummer that she's disappeared. So if you're listening, Linda, call us.
Yeah. You're always welcome here.
Yeah.
Get in touch. Oh, and then Kevin Smith, I don't know how recently, but has expressed regret in saying that she was difficult back in the day.
Yeah, she was in Dogma.
He says that he said something that was taken out of context or overblown. Something about her, like, not really understanding his dialogue. Not understanding, but just, like, questions about his dialogue. And it was probably like, why is this dialogue so shitty? And he kind of said she was difficult, but then it got overblown. And he's apologized.
Yeah. I remember those interviews. The sense I got was they didn't especially vibe, you know.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, that's not your director.
Yeah, I believe him that he wasn't saying she's a difficult actress to work with. I think it was a really specific kind of style. Mm-hmm. And it was just, they didn't especially connect.
Yeah. Which should be allowed.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's on him. Like, I think that's just unfortunate.
Yeah. And of course, at that time, people weren't in the habit of investigating statements like that. And we're just like, oh, sounds like a bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to decide whether you're a total bitch or not.
I'm a total fucking bitch.
Heather, why can't you just be a friend? Why are you such a mega bitch?
I actually remember a fun thing, because, you know, I used to read all the magazines, and there was like a blurb roundup, and there was one from an interview with her talking about doing sex scenes, and she was like, you know, it can be awkward when you like the person, but it can be sort of fun when you don't like her, or you don't really get along with the person, because you could kind of be like whacking on each other, basically. And then next to that was a quote from Peter Berg, because he did that boxing movie after, the Great White Height.
Oh, right.
And in the interview, I was like, how was that doing the fight scenes? And he was like, I got beat up more by Linda Fiorentino.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious.
Interesting, yeah.
I found one quote from him that was in a number of places, but it originated in a Vulture article where he was talking about the sex scene where they're doing it up against the fence outside the bar. And it sounds like she took charge in a lot of ways. When they were hemming and hawing about things, she was just like, look, we're going to do it like this, which is cool, I think. Quote, what I remember most about the chain link fence scene, it was we were shooting at the end of the night. We never got a chance to talk about how we were going to do it. By the time we got outside to shoot, it was like 5 a.m. and the sun was coming up.
Oh, wow.
We had no plan, and I didn't want to do something that looked embarrassing or stupid. I didn't want to appear to be just this designated sex toy without some plan. I was suggesting that maybe we come back another day to shoot, and John Dahl was upset because he knew he didn't have time to come back, and I was all nervous. And Linda was just smoking a cigarette watching. After 10 minutes of me rambling, she threw down the cigarette, looked at me, told me to shut the fuck up, take my pants down, and get up against the fence. She said, John, get a camera, and she climbed up on me against the fence and told John Dahl to shoot it, and that was the scene. She thought of it, she conceived it, she executed it, it was awesome. I definitely am getting an idea from that quote about why he didn't really pursue acting very much after that. Peter Berg, more of a director, action movie director guy. Yeah. Directed 2 episodes of The Leftovers, though, which is prestige and great.
The pilot, right?
I'm not interested. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Editor's note. Peter Berg directed the first 2 episodes of season 1 of The Leftovers. There was another thing that she ad-libbed, apparently, the pie scene, which is so funny. Such great physical comedy in that. Like, she was basically in charge of everything that happened in that scene, including stuffing her cigarette out in the pie at the end. She sounds like she was really fun and had some great ideas. But one more thing I want to talk about before we get into our categories and what have you. I want to talk about the screenwriter, Steve Baranchik, who seems like he's a really cool dude. This was his first script, and he wrote it while he was a telemarketer, which I think is funny. So cool. Yeah. And then he sold that script and tried to be a screenwriter. He wrote 2002's No Good Deed, which was directed by Bob Rafelson, which I haven't seen that movie, but I love Head and 5 Easy Pieces. Anyone here seen No Good Deed?
Mm-mm.
It's like a bank heist movie. And wrote the script for Domino, 2005. Tony Scott directed that. Most people did not like it.
Is that Keira Knightley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's like a sort of loose biopic based on this model that turned into a bounty hunter.
Oh, wow.
And then Richard Kelly, who directed Donnie Darko, punched up the script, which in my opinion was probably a mistake because Donnie Darko's a really great script, but a lot of that in retrospect is because he couldn't do a lot of the stuff he wanted to do. I don't know if you've seen Southland Tales, which was his follow-up to that, but it's a fucking disaster. And he kind of got to do whatever he wanted. Anyway, that's a long story, but I feel like maybe Steve Baranchik got fucked over by having Richard Kelly punch up his script because obviously he's a great writer. Basically, the script is pretty close to the way he wrote it.
Okay.
So after that, he retired from screenwriting to write children's books. He had a daughter and wanted to, I remember feeling this way. It was like, children's books suck and I'm going to write good ones. And then he also has taught at Southside Community School in Tucson, Arizona. And he's a regular performer at a comedy troupe. I really liked an interview with him where he talked about his inspiration for it. People were asking him, how influenced were you by Basic Instinct? But he wrote it before Basic Instinct came out. So he's I'm proud to say that it didn't influence me at all. If anything, I was influenced by Kathleen Turner and Body Heat.
Yeah.
The real core of my femme fatale came from pondering the notion of what kind of woman I myself would be particularly vulnerable to.
Oh, I like that.
That's funny.
It's like, yes. I could definitely see that. Yeah, she's so smart. She's just very clever. You know what she was reminding me of this morning while I was going through my notes? It wasn't just like the Veronica Sawyer handwriting trick that she does, but I was like, she's kind of JD, right? Because she's so charming and completely immoral.
Right. She knows how to play people very specifically.
Yeah. With just a little bit of information. And like she could just lie to people so convincingly. It's amazing. I mean, you have to be pretty smart to write a character like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I think about noirs. For them to work, the characters have to be smart. Like, they have to do something that you wouldn't have thought of, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's kind of playing into what the men sort of want to see in her. Not that they want to see, but what they're kind of expecting. Like with calling the cops, like,
Hi, police?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this is Mrs. Neff. There's this strange man outside my house. He tried to show his diddly to my 4-year-old daughter.
Is he still there?
Yes.
We'll have a squad car there in 3 minutes.
Okay, hurry. Thank you.
she gets like the cookies from the store and heats them up in the stove to make it seem
With
like
a little
they're...
apron on. That's
yeah,
so
with the lace apron. She's just kind of like...
She definitely uses her femininity as a weapon. Which is cool.
Yeah, weaponizes femininity.
Yeah.
I really love the scene where they're in the office. I mean, that's her job, is like lead generation, but she's like making the targets and cross-referencing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, she knows what the fuck she's doing. And she's like, it's late. Give me a
Pacific time.
Time or whatever, you know? She's just so quick. I like that a lot.
Yeah. It's funny because she's so qualified for this job, but she gets that job like almost half-assedly, right? She just circles in the newspaper and shows up and they're like, you're hired. They're like, we almost hired somebody, a man. He even says specifically a man who was half as qualified as you are.
I can't believe our good fortune. The fellow we were about to go with wasn't half as qualified.
So they're excited to have her, and it's like, also, she's going to exploit the situation in every which way she can.
Right.
Like, she could just be a successful, whatever that is. What, she's like a manager or something?
Sounds like lead generation to try to source new clients.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. But that's not enough to keep her interested. She's like, that's boring. I want to have
She
fun.
wants to be rich, too,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
you know,
she wants to be
get by, but yeah.
I know, that's kind of like what I was wondering. Why does she even need a job there? Can't she just live
Like,
frugally
live
or
on
whatever,
that, yeah.
but she seems like she needs a challenge too.
Yeah.
Something.
And also, if she's going to stay there for a while, like, she has to rent a place. She doesn't want to be, like, paying cash and...
Yeah, a lot of it is, like, she just doesn't want to be suspicious. Like,
Right.
suspicious
Yes.
when we have this city lady shows up and has unlimited
Doesn't
funds.
work.
Yeah. It feels like a lot of this stuff is not even thought through all the way. She's coasting on vibes, and it's going really well for her.
Yeah. And I don't think she was ever initially having any plan on Mike using him for something, you know, but he was like so thirsty to have more. And then I think he seals his fate when he tells her you can tell a lot of things about someone from a credit report. And then I think that's like...
She sees an opportunity.
That's when she's figured out what he's useful for besides sex toy.
Designated
Yeah. And I like how when at first he's complaining about it, she's like, can you just, enjoy it? Like,
Right.
Shut up and enjoy it? And he cannot.
What if I want to be more than your designated fuck?
I'll designate someone else.
How about us going out on an actual date sometime, you know?
Why?
I mean, you're keeping me at arm's length all the time. I'm starting to feel like some kind of a...
Sex object.
Yes, exactly. A sex object.
Live it up.
Let me in.
No.
Please.
No!
And screw you.
Right. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Like, this is a good situation.
It's been cracking me up so hard because while we were watching it the first time, we were like, oh my god, it's Edgar and Sharon Gordon Fisherman from Barb and Star Dynamic, where she's an evil mastermind and he's just become an official couple.
I can't wait for all of this to be over. After what those people did to you, but for you to be happy, and for us to be an official couple. You do want to be together, right? Be an official couple.
So desperate to be official.
Even like when she does that joke where she's like, I'm in love with you, I want to be with you, whatever. And then she's like, is that what you want to hear?
I don't want to get close to anyone right now. I'm different than the others, Mike. I feel like, maybe I could love you. I don't want that to happen. Will that do?
She even sounds like Sharon to me a little bit.
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of sweet, but kind of...
Well, you're not here.
Yeah,
when you
exactly.
come back.
And I know you're not.
Yeah.
Lots of people here, lots of official couples. Do you miss me?
Oh, well, you're usually here and now you're not. And I know you're gone. And when you return, you'll be back. Is that what you mean?
It's exactly like that.
Is that what you mean?
I want you to go back with me.
Really, you do? And all I have to do is kill someone while you go apartment hunting?
We can do it together.
Wendy, maybe it's my quaint small-town morals, but I don't do murder.
Yeah, well, you would if you loved me.
There's just these moments in the movie where she's chasing after him and she doesn't want to be alone and he's going to hockey and she's like, I'm scared, but then it's funny. It's not a comedy necessarily, but I feel like it's really funny movie.
John Dahl did say that he was directing a black comedy in his mind.
Yeah.
I guess watching it this week, it's just like so entertaining and like funny in this way that maybe I was too young to pick up on or something back then. But she's so great. I'd never seen a female character like that ever.
Yeah.
It was just so fun to see.
Yeah, totally. I didn't remember that much about it from when I sneakily rented it from Blockbuster as a kid. Because I had to watch it under the cover of night and then return it. And then that was it for me. But yeah, I remember just being absolutely blown away by her, like just from the opening where she's, whatever that job is, just like being a coach for all these solicitors and pitting them against each other. And
her Glengarry.
I know, right? It's so Glengarry.
Yeah,
pretty much
like, that lady is cool. Oh my god.
Come on, you eunuchs. Zeke's closing his sucker 6, 7 times, and he's got twice as many sales as the rest of you bastards.
There's not that many women even since then, or characters anyway, you can compare her to. She's so unique. We should maybe get into hot probs.
Just shut up. Hot probs is on.
Oh shit, yeah.
Because one of the hot props for me was the night hockey.
Matt and I watched it yesterday. He hadn't seen it before. And he didn't think that was weird. He was like, no, like he brought all his gear and he's like, he's just in a league or whatever. Because he said also he noticed before that he had a hockey poster at his place. You know, so it was like established his hockey thing. It seemed like spur of the moment the way the scene played out, but...
Yeah. I mean, I believe that he does play hockey. I just had no sense of what time it was, and it seemed like it was the middle of the night, but...
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I guess it's just, you know, depending what season it is. Maybe it's just dark early or something. But yeah, it seemed kind of comical. Like, it was just walking off in the night to play hockey somewhere. But,
right.
You know.
With that huge bag. I don't know.
Well, you have a lot of gear for hockey.
No, but then he was walking with it because he has a car.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then the interesting thing about that scene for me that I realized on second watch was her lawyer, Frank, says, don't run because whatever percent of fugitives are caught on the run. And it's like, instead of going back into her house after that, she gets into her car, and that's when Harlan, is that the PI's name?
I think so, yeah.
That's when he gets her. He might have been able to get into her house too, but
yeah,
like she tries to run and then he's right there.
I think they're at Mike's house. Like she gets in her car to go home. I think it was Mike's just because there's so much stuff.
Okay.
Like the kitchen was so
her house
furnished.
is really empty.
And then also her house has a driveway. Because I was paying attention for that specific reason when we watched it yesterday, because how she's asking him, like, did you lock all the locks? Did you lock the top lock? Like, like if it was her house, she would just
would have done it. And no. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I did notice that he has one of those funny Jesus recreation pictures in his kitchen. Like Jesus ballroom dancing. You know what Jesus like does sports with people in these paintings?
Oh my
that
God.
sort of genre of art?
No.
Oh yeah.
It's like Jesus playing basketball and Jesus playing hockey. You gotta look it up. It's pretty fucking funny because it's a genre of art that is 100% earnest. Like the people that paint it are super earnest about it, but it is just so ridiculous looking.
Yeah, and in the hospital too, there's a big cross in her room, so it's like kind of like this small town, faith-based
the
town.
sign like "Welcome to Beston" has like a bunch of church things.
Yeah. I love the scene where she's going to get the newspaper in the neighborhood and like all these people try to say hi to her. Beautiful day. And she's just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like she has to go to her car
to get away from the pleasantries.
Yeah.
She's such a city lady. It's really funny. So, hot probs, though. Okay, we've worked through night hockey.
I don't really have hot probs other than Mike is so dumb. Like, you don't need him to be quite that dumb. You know, like, I mean, it's good she has to be smarter than him, but man, that guy is real dumb.
He's so fucking dumb.
And then I feel like they sell it, but it's a little bit of a leap that Bill Pullman just like guesses the name that she's using in Vista. You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, he sells it hard. He's like, no, I know her. You know?
He really does.
Yeah.
You super believe his line reading there.
I know her. She's got this crazy town where she can write backwards. New York. Backwards. The city. That's all she's thinking about. Wendy Croy. Wendy Croy. Wendy Croy.
It's a plot point that often annoys me in a movie when someone like guesses someone's password, because it's like, even if it is that thing, there's going to be a bunch of numbers on it after. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's my only quibble with it, is him just being able to guess her name that she's using.
Yeah.
I guess I just found myself wanting to know more about, like, okay, she's married to Bill Pullman, and he's a resident. Mm-hmm. What's her story? Like, was that a long con, or...
I don't think the marriage was a long con. I was getting a lot of, like, Kim from Better Call Saul, like, a little bit of Kim and Jimmy vibes, where they kind of matched each other's, you know, they had fun in the same way, as she says, Mike, we don't have fun in the same way. I feel like they had fun in the same way, which was scamming people, like low-stakes scams. And then he got in with this bookie who he owed $100,000 to, but he's just a resident, and he makes money, like, selling prescriptions. So she was like, if you can steal a bunch of pharmaceutical-grade cocaine, you can sell it to these guys that I found. And he got $700,000 from it. And then she was like, and then we'll be great. You can pay back the bookie, we can whatever. Maybe initially she was like, yes, this is what we're doing, but somewhere in there she was like, no, I'm just gonna take it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think maybe because, when it happens, he was like, this is just a one-time deal till my real money starts rolling in. And I feel like there's an alternate universe where they work out. I kind of love Clay. I think he's pretty great.
They do seem like a really good match other than the fucking him over thing.
Yeah, and I think maybe if he had been like, I'm on such a high from this, I think, she wants a bunch of money, but also she really is into the thrill of like the scam or con, If he had more matched that, like, this is a fun thing that we'll keep doing. We'll keep finding fun ways to make big money. But also I do think she decided at some point, half of $700,000 is so much less than all of it.
Right, exactly.
Just take it all, actually.
Yeah. Totally. I do believe that they had fun at some point, but something happened.
Yeah, Bill Pullman, he seemed to always be typecast as, like, wholesome or something.
Well, I feel like he was a real genre straddler, actually.
Oh, really?
He was in Lost Highway around this exact same time, and that's like when he's yelling at her from the window, it's very
You better run. I love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I never saw that.
I don't feel like he has a type. Like
he looks kind of like a.
He looks like he'd be that.
It's like
I don't know, like
sleeping.
While you were
like
sleeping and like
and Dr.
Independence
Jameson.
Day. And
I didn't see Independence Day, but he's the president,
He's
right?
the president.
Sleepless in Seattle.
I feel like,
yeah.
The guy that has
Schlubby,
allergies.
I guess, I don't know. Like,
he's great at the dark side. He's great at pulling up the dark side.
And he's in Zero Effect?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
I feel like
what
it's
year was
totally
that?
different. I don't know.
He's fucking fantastic in
Yeah.
that movie, and like completely unlike anything else.
I feel like he's a real character actor.
Yeah, I think so.
What's Zero Effect?
Oh my god,
Zero Effect.
We're gonna watch that next movie night. We'll watch Zero
Okay,
Effect.
1998.
Okay.
It's a Jake Kasdan movie. I love. It's just kind of like a black comedy. He's like a detective, right?
He's kind of like Spectrum-y in a way.
Oh.
He's like a little socially awkward, but he's super fucking good at being a PI. But he's like an agoraphobe. So Ben Stiller's kind of his liaison to his jobs. And they have like an interesting dynamic that's pretty funny.
Control yourself, all right? Control myself? This is fucking bullshit, Arlo. Haven't I been good to you, huh? Haven't I been fucking incredibly, mind-blowingly, fuckingly, divinely generous as a fucking saint, you ungrateful fuck? Oh, hey, watch it.
And then, is it like Nancy Travis? Who's the...
It's,
I love
Kim
Nancy.
Dickens.
Kim Dickens!
Yeah.
Is a love interest, and that kind of brings him out of his shell. So it's like really sweet in places, but also it's hilarious, and there's also like a really interesting
good movie.
story going on. I just found out that Jake Kasdan directed that when he was 21 years old.
Wow.
This is his first movie.
It's another good Nepo baby. There's lots of good Nepo babies.
Yeah.
He's a good one. One of the good ones.
One of the good
ones.
ones.
As a baby, to make a movie like that at 21 is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, he's made a few really good movies. And now he just makes kind of like family action stuff.
Yeah.
Good. Make your money, Jake. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, he already made some of the best movies ever. He made the absolute best comedy biopic, whatever. Walk Hard is like a
that's
perfect
great.
fucking movie. He's made
That's a
couple
funny
perfect movies.
movie.
I mean, most people never make one perfect movie, so to make a couple perfect movies is pretty
And I really love the TV set. I'm just going to plug it.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's such a hidden gem.
I gotta rewatch that
love
one.
that movie.
Yeah.
The TV set is a movie with David Duchovny. And it's based on, because Jake Kasdan worked on Freaks and Geeks.
Yes.
And so the plot of the TV set is David Duchovny writes a pilot for a show, and it's the process from going from his vision to like what the network does to your script, like to make it appealing. He's looking to make prestige TV, but this is before it really became such a
Before
thing.
that was a thing,
So it's like, okay, well, this has to play to focus groups and... It's
like,
very good movie.
Ruined. Yes. Which is exactly what happened to Freaks and Geeks, like literally.
Right.
What if the brother didn't kill himself? Suicide is depressing to like 82% of everybody.
Teenage suicide. Talk to it. Teenage suicide. She blew it.
That was a little tangent, but I think it's important.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, look deep into Bill Pullman's filmography. I think you'll find some gems in there.
Yeah.
He's one of my faves.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Any other hubs? Let's see. Just a minor one. At one point, she's chewing gum while smoking a cigarette. I was just like, why?
She has
are
a real
you doing
huge
that?
mouthful of gum
Yeah.
when she stops eating. It's like, girl,
I know.
what is that?
What happens if the two touch in your mouth? Like, come on. But I guess she's got a system.
Adults chewing gum, it's just kind of like, what do you do?
I love seeing her spit out the gum.
Yes,
like,
that's
"What's
my
that
favorite
bar
part
like?"
of the gum is getting rid of it.
Yeah. And then, when she just spits it out onto the ground, I have a big littering thing where I'm against it. I have a thing where I'm very annoyed every time I see someone litter, especially in a place where there was a garbage can behind her. It was just no need. Not a nice lady.
She's not a nice. Well, she's not a nice lady. I mean, she's a
Yeah.
great movie character, but she's not good.
Licking the bills, licking the drug bills.
So
was,
okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it was just so unexpected.
Yeah. And he just got finished saying how it was laundered, so it means it's touched a lot of hands, is what that means.
Yeah.
Ugh. And then I guess my final problem is because it was made for TV, even though it does look really good for the most part, I feel like the color palette is too television for how good the noir of it is. I would love to see a 4K restoration or something that just sort of made everything a little richer looking, but that's a minor one.
Right.
Just picking the nits.
Pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Next call.
All right. Well, let's just keep talking about how amazing it is.
I've already started underlining meaningful passages in her copy of Moby Dick, if you know what I mean.
Meaningful passages.
Yeah, I have so many.
Yeah, I feel like everything she says is a meaningful passage almost.
Yeah. I mean, the whole exchange at the bar after she's gotten her drink
Right.
is so hilarious. Like, I haven't finished charming you yet. You haven't started.
Could you leave? Please.
Well, I haven't finished charming you yet.
You haven't started.
Give me a chance.
You know, go find yourself a nice little cowgirl, make nice little cow babies, and leave me alone.
I'm hung like a horse.
Mr. Ed, let's see.
Look, I tried to be nice. I can see that's something you're
No,
not...
I'm trying. I can be very nice when I try.
She's just so quick. She just knows it. She's been hit on so many times. She's just ready to counter everything. But then she's like, oh no, I guess I'm kind of into it. And then I love how she's like, never buy anything sight unseen.
I like the Mr. Ed, let's see.
Yeah.
I believe we're
looking for a certain horse-like quality.
Yes, yeah.
What are you doing?
I believe what we're looking for is a certain horse-like quality.
You serious?
I'll never buy anything sight unseen.
Uh-huh. That's a good policy.
That was so memorable to me. I was like waiting for that when we're watching it. The horse-like quality.
Yeah. I guess it's just so thrilling to see a woman in a bar alone with dudes approaching you. You can feel like the deer being hunted, but you could turn the tables like she does, and it's amazing. Like, he wasn't ready for that. He was like, I'm the pursuer, and then almost immediately he was like, nope, actually I'm a rabbit in the jaws of this wolf. I wasn't ready for that. But yeah, he's such a snob about that girl that likes him. What's her name? Stacy, yeah. She likes him, and he was like, I don't even want to talk to her because if I do, I might accidentally marry her and be stuck here forever.
These women are anchors. They what? They're planted here. You get too close to one, Beston's got you for life.
Have some agency, for God's sake.
Yeah, he's very hung up on things not working out in Buffalo.
Yeah, that's true. He got bummed about that. It's not a prop, but I would love to see a Trish side story. Another fun accidental Barb Star connection. It's Trish!
I like that he's like, I'm starting to feel like a sex object, and she's like, live it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why not?
That doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah, it's very funny how much he's complaining about this situation, right?
And like almost immediately, too.
Yes, immediately.
Yeah, I like that she's like, fucking doesn't have to mean anything more than fucking.
Yeah.
That was a meaningful passage.
I think it's when she's in the hospital, maybe, and he says, I don't understand you. And she's like, yeah, where's the effort to try?
Wendy, you were scaring the hell out of me. I mean, the things you were saying, you weren't serious.
You think?
I don't understand you.
Yeah, where's the effort to try?
And they're talking about like her wanting to murder someone.
Totally.
Where's the effort to try?
Oh my god, the way she makes that seem like where she's
and the way she says duh is very funny.
I really like you, Mike, but I can't live here forever.
What does that mean?
She has amazing line deliveries. The way she's calling him chicken, where he's like, why should I murder someone? And she's basically like, well, because we can't be in an equal relationship if I've murdered someone and you haven't.
What do you want?
Nothing you're offering.
Try me.
A relationship of equals.
Okay.
That means commitment. I've done something committed, you haven't.
Oh, come on, murder! Murder is commitment?
Yeah, when I've done it and you haven't, it is.
And he's like, good point.
Yeah.
She's very convincing.
I like where she's like, I want you to go back to New York with me. And he's like, oh, really? You do? And all I have to do is kill someone?
I want you to go back with me.
Really, you do? And all I have to do is kill someone while you go apartment hunting?
We can do it together.
That was the one funny line he had, I think.
That's true. And that was like his one moment of almost clarity where it's like, yeah, you realize this is fucked up, right? And then he convinces himself it isn't. But I guess she has that effect because that whole Harlan scene is so incredible. Like, how he's like super onto her. And then he catches her tricking him where she's like, you can just pull over and call this number and hear how much is in my bank or whatever. And then he calls her on it because he comes back and she was hoping that he would leave the keys and she could drive off. I love her responses too. Where he's
Twiz.
I assumed that was to get me out of the car, hoping I'd leave these.
Twas.
So the money's at your place.
Tis.
So cute. But then right after that, she starts goading him again, and he's like, I know what you're doing, but then he totally falls for it anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
About what?
About your shortcoming.
I'm not gonna play this game.
Is that why you carry a big gun?
The Freudian mind fuck isn't gonna work either. Exactly how is it that we end this phase of our relationship?
By you showing it to me. Come on, let me see it. I've never seen one before. Show me.
You'll shut the fuck up if I show you?
I'm sure I'll be too stunned to speak.
I don't believe it.
She's so good.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Going back to it, I don't think like Mike really convinced himself that it was okay. I think that she just got him. Like, what's the thing that will make him do anything, you know? And it's like, okay, so she makes him think Trish is coming.
Right.
You know, that's what
true.
changes
I forget
his
the
mind.
Trish thing.
Yeah, that's like, he is sort of out. He's like, okay, I'm not enough into you to kill somebody. And then he gets the letter, Trish, I just want to be near you. No one has to know our little secret. And he's like, okay, I'm out. Like, whatever. Yeah.
Dear Mike, I'll be moving to Beston soon.
No one has to know about our little secret. I just want to be near you, little Trish. I'll do it. I'll kill the bastard. There's just one thing. I am never coming back to Beston, not for 1 second.
But he could still just leave town and not.
Yeah, it's a little bit silly that it's like, okay, it didn't work out in Buffalo. Is this your only other option? Is living in Beston?
Yeah, totally. It seems like there's a million little
Right,
towns
like that's
around
another,
there.
I guess, like going back to like it being a hot prob, how he's just such an easy, obvious mark. Like even if there was some other reason that he had to be there, like maybe it's like things fell apart in Buffalo and my mom's sick or something. It is a little bit like, is he really stuck in Beston?
Totally.
Why does he need her to be his ticket out of there, you know?
Yeah, he seems like he's gainfully employed and he can be employed.
Right, like maybe,
the insurance adjuster,
they have those in other towns,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. But like he wants to be a city person and not a small town person, and him fucking up in Buffalo makes him think it can't.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they do establish him as just so berated because he's like, you know, I have no balls. And then he sees her. And again, I mean, it maybe is a red flag for him where he is like, whatever the line is, where he's like, I see a new set of balls or something when she walks in. And it's like, wait, ooh.
Christ. Who's a girl got to suck around here to get a drink?
City trash, man. You don't think that. What are you seeing there?
It's maybe a new set of balls.
Right.
It's not
like
a good
what
basis
happened,
for-
I guess, yeah. What happened in Buffalo was humiliating for him, and he's trying to like rebuild and then get out again.
Yeah. And he's very myopic on how that can happen, I guess.
Right.
It's funny that he's like, I can't marry a woman because it'll anchor me. Whatever. In his opinion, the only way to change your life in any way is to get into a relationship with a woman.
Okay.
So you have to pick one from the city if you want to live in the city.
Yeah.
I guess that's a pretty small town.
I mean, he might have had another plan before Wendy walked in, you know. He's just sort of like, I gotta like recoup and then I'm out of here again, you know.
Yeah.
But he is kind of acting like he's stuck there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when he's grabbing the note that says I love Mike or whatever.
That is
Like,
so funny.
God, what a
but he's got like, it looks like a class ring or something.
Yeah, he does wear
It
his
looks
class
like a
ring.
high school I don't know.
Oh,
It was just like a very small town kind of like
Totally.
Yeah.
big fish.
That is such a small town thing. Like,
Right.
to have any sort of memento from high school that you're holding on to and prominently displaying is pretty sad.
Yeah.
That is another example where he's pretty funny, is when they show him shaving, like after he finds the note, and he's so happy. Wendy loves me. That is probably the funniest thing she does.
Yeah.
Is like, Wendy loves Mike.
Yeah.
I know, and
I
it's
love
like
Mike.
such,
Mike
again,
is-
she couldn't have planned that ahead of time. She just, so
Right.
she's hearing a message of the old, I miss this from answering machine days, where you can be listening to a message while it's happening.
real time.
And then the idea that he could come to her house and erase it if she's not there, which was
Right.
what he
Yeah.
tries to do.
Yeah.
And so she hears the message, and then somehow she knows that he's gonna try and erase it.
Well, because he says, he's
Oh.
like, I can't
Oh,
let her
right.
hear
He's
this.
like, yeah, that's true.
While he's still online, he's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't let her
He hasn't
hear
hung
this.
up yet.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. Okay. Yeah. And so then she starts writing the note. And then I love how she's like got a crossword puzzle under there while she's waiting. She's under the bed with the crossword puzzle waiting for him to come. And the note is so fucking funny.
So funny.
It's like high school. I mean, I guess she just really knows how to get to him.
And it's
a cool
actually
note.
that she doesn't do any backwards writing on that note, like, 'cause
Mhm.
it's just for him to see it.
It's 100% for him. Yeah. Woo. What do you think the deal is with Clay and Harlan? It's so
Clay
funny.
not giving personal space to people.
Yeah, like he wants to keep hugging him.
Clay is in a very desperate state, I think. He's having a hard time.
Yeah.
He's going through it. He's latching onto Harlan in an inappropriate... It's like he's having transference like you have with a therapist. you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
it's
that
like,
makes sense.
Like we're best friends right now.
He keeps trying to hug him. It's really funny. He's
Yeah.
like, you gotta stop it.
Lay it on me.
God, I know.
Lay it on me, lay it on me. Come on. You are beautiful.
You've been big. Hey. You really want to stop it with that?
I love Clay.
There's some very funny low-key race commentary like that, the laid on me, as you mentioned, and then of course I'm sure you would love to say the lines.
There was a black man here to see you. Did you say what? No, but he was black. Did you tell her about the black man? I think we saw this movie in the fall of whatever year, and then my brothers and I were all home for Christmas because I'm like, why were we all in the same house? We were all adults. I think we all came home for Christmas, and that whole time, basically anytime someone walked into a room, my brother was like,
There was a black man here to see you.
What did he want?
He wouldn't say. He was black, though.
that's so funny.
It's very funny. Yeah, just the
Did you
whole
tell her
little
about
things.
the black
Oh my
man?
god, that guy's right there.
Did you tell her about the black man?
Yeah, just lots of little shorthands like that for how small and kind of backwards this town is.
The man with you appeared to be not entirely in his pants at the time of impact. Can you tell me what happened just before you went off the road?
Like I told you before, he tried to get me to contact my husband, and, well, he became, motherfucker this, motherfucker that.
Yeah, like in the movies.
Exactly. The gist of it was he was going to impale me with his, big.
Oh, I'm through here anyway. Thank you, Neil.
That's 52 miles away from Buffalo.
Right.
I
It's a
can't
long
believe she takes a
cab
cab.
ride, yeah.
Jesus. I mean, I know why she does, but I can't even imagine how much that costs.
She has disposable income from, she doesn't really need her best in insurance job.
Yeah.
That's just play money.
She's pretty frugal with it, too. Like, she really hasn't spent that much.
Yeah.
I love her wardrobe.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I
she
mean,
looks
like,
phenomenal.
yeah, the black and white. I think she has a gray suit, but this neutral palette, and it works so well with the character.
She only ever wears black or white or black and white, which is the intentional costume design nod to the noir.
And her kind of like widow outfit in the car kind of has a green tint.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's in the Lincoln Town car.
What an
Also,
amazing
her
woman.
hair is so perfect. Like,
Oh,
anytime
yeah,
she
she's
like
got,
moves
like-
and it goes, but then it falls right back into place so
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah, and it's like curled under a little bit.
I know we're still on meaningful passages,
it's
but we
okay.
have to shout out her hair.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very meaningful.
Yeah.
Because it is like also Veronica Lake-esque in the
Very
shape of it
much,
is.
yeah.
Brunette Veronica Lake. Just the constant smoking. I feel like even if you made this movie today, you'd have to have her smoking.
You have to
just
smoke,
because that's
right.
part of it.
Yeah.
Like a vape is not going to cut it. Can you imagine? She would never. Bridget Gregory would never vape.
I love a lot of Bill Pullman's lines when he's getting robbed by Mike.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's so
funny.
chill and cool about it. And it's wild it takes him so long to put together that this is Bridget related. I mean, it makes sense at first he just thinks that someone's stealing drugs because that's what he does, right?
Right, yeah.
And then he's like, oh, what? You're just breaking in at random? Great. And then that's interesting that he wouldn't have put it together. But
Right.
when he tells him to handcuff his arms and he's like,
That'll be comfortable.
I told you to shut up.
and then when they're talking and he doesn't believe him, he's like, oh.
What are you talking about?
You're supposed to kill Cahill. Only it's me. Then she fingers you for the murder.
I don't think so.
Oh, she wouldn't lie to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's when I'm like, there's a world where they would have worked out.
Really? They did
I
know
can
each
see
other.
why she married him. Like, he's pretty cool,
Yeah. He's very funny.
I love when he's working himself out to be panting on the phone.
Yeah,
so it
that
sounds
was
like he
fun.
ran to the...
Yeah.
He has such a fun energy. I'm so into Clay.
I get it. I totally get it. Because he's not just jogging, he's like pretend jump roping.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
Like, what is that for? It's
Right.
just
That's
for
just
fun.
his preferred
Yeah.
method of workout.
Mike's like, the gag's important, and he's like,
Did you read a book on this?
I know, that's how he's
I don't
kind of
wanna
putting
wreck
it all
your
together,
concentration.
right?
Yeah.
He's like, this guy has a rule book, obviously, and then the gagged Wendy is pretty hilarious. But I feel like he almost didn't even need to hear.
Right.
I can't do this Wendy, right? Wonder!
Can't do it, Wendy. I can't do it.
I think maybe he just takes him a long time because Mike is just a lot dumber than her usual marks, maybe. She had to work with what she could find and invest in. It is really sad when she kills him.
I know. Ugh, what a rough way to go.
Yeah.
Jesus God in heaven, why'd you have to kill such hot snatch?
And I did Google that to see if that is a real way to kill someone, and it is.
to make them aspirate mace or
Yeah.
something. Oh.
Apparently it leads to respiratory failure and chemical burns.
Ugh.
So basically he just suffocated.
That's awful.
It is awful.
I know, I was surprised he went so quickly.
I mean, I think he just can't breathe.
So he probably passed out.
Yeah, he probably wasn't dead immediately.
Yeah.
There wasn't any help coming for him yet.
I like murder is wrong. Yeah, unless the president says
Not
to
unless
do
the
it.
president says
That
to do
seems
it.
like
That's
a
pretty
JD
funny.
sort of argument to me as well.
Is it the morality of murder that bothers you or the personal risk?
Murder is wrong.
Yeah, unless the president says to do it.
Ugh, she just has an answer for everything.
Yeah.
Kurt and Ram had nothing to offer the school but date rapes and AIDS jokes.
I love when she's trying to get a plane ticket and she's like, what's the pilot's name?
Mhm.
Oh, I see. You have to know my name, but I don't get to know who's driving.
Yeah. That's interesting too, because she's not even actually going to Miami, you know?
Yeah.
Does that matter that her name isn't on the ticket? I guess she just doesn't want anyone to trade. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it does make sense.
Like Clay would get tipped off that she bought a plane ticket, but she needs a plane ticket
Right.
to sell the con.
Yeah. I wonder how that actually worked out.
Yeah,
Like,
because she does have one.
Yeah,
And
she
I
does
don't know
have
how
one.
she gets that, but she has her ways, I guess.
I mean, I feel like since she's not actually even going, right, doesn't she just buy it in Wendy's name? Or maybe this conversation just for Mike to overhear because she knows he is listening.
Don't ever come in here without knocking.
I'm sorry that I knew you were on the phone. I just didn't want to. I didn't
How
want
long
to.
have you been standing there?
Just got here. You going away?
So maybe it's like, why is she trying to anonymously buy a plane ticket, you know?
Oh my god, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Yeah.
All right. Glad we talked it out.
I bet there wasn't even anyone on the phone.
Right.
And then she just did go and buy a ticket with Wendy on it because they wouldn't.
Yeah, she just, It's so wild. I used to have physical paper tickets. It's
Yeah.
like you have to hold on to and not lose.
Oh my god,
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
And it was really big. It didn't fit in a dime store novel, so
Right.
you could so
Had
easily
the
fall out of
envelope.
places.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we don't anymore.
Right. Although now it's like, God forbid you lose your phone, you just lost everything. Right?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I know.
I also think, anyone check you for a heartbeat lately? That's a good line.
Yes.
He's called 3 times since he got the paperwork, something about a loan shark in his thumb. Anybody checked you for a heartbeat lately?
Another happenstance thing where she says, tell me about your wife.
How'd you know?
I didn't.
It's a good trick.
She's just so smart.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling, and that's the ticket that she needed.
Yeah.
Editor's note. She may have also gotten the information from one of his friends. In a later scene, a friend tells Mike that Wendy was hitting on him and asked him personal questions about Mike.
Oh, her other line I like is, you want to live bigger, but there's nothing you'd kill for.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I love that whole scene when he comes to her house after she has fake killed that guy. She has his shirt on over her. So she's kind of bouncy. She's like, hey, like she loves this. Like, I love how much fun she has.
She really
with
is
this.
having such a good time.
But she acts like they're just having a regular sort of argument, you know, like a disagreement.
The way she turns that around on him, it's masterful.
Mm-hmm.
I
She's
can't
like,
believe
I
you
did
didn't
this for
support
us,
me. Yeah.
right?
I guess you don't want this relationship as bad as I do.
Right.
But without saying any of that, she's just so fucking good at getting what she wants. I love how when he comes to her in the hospital, the first thing she says is, how was hockey?
Yeah.
You alright?
How was hockey?
I'm very sorry I walked away.
Woo, way to dig the knife in.
Yeah, right. In that way, she does legit have a complaint because as far as he knows, she was saying, I'm scared, lock all the doors, and he left, which she did not want to be alone. And some guy came you know.
It really helps her case.
Yeah. How was hockey?
I like when Clay says there's a nice warm divorce waiting for you here.
Can we get past this? There is a nice, warm divorce waiting for you here.
And then he's so smart too, because when she does the sort of anonymous person-to-person call for the operator, he's like,
you know,
The operator, I have a person-to-person call, Bridget to Clay. Will you accept the charge?
is this Bridget in Chicago or Bridget in Dallas?
Operator, disconnect this call.
Yeah, that's a good callback that he knew she was probably headed to Chicago.
Yeah, because he knows her.
Right.
So well.
Yeah, and that they set up a second line, knowing that she would say, get the number of a payphone so I can call you.
Right.
Yeah, they figured she would do that.
Totally. Probably a lot of these elements are things that they employed together in the past.
Right.
How
He knows her.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah,
And how
I
she's
know
like, it's not
her.
loud enough when he's by the window. It's amazing.
I know her.
And then the 2 double indemnity references.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Double indemnity. 10 million payoff to the widow if he dies of an unnatural death. Hi, police?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this is Mrs. Neff, 313 Squire Road.
Yes, ma'am.
I just even saying this is Mrs. Neff in that little voice, like not just the Neff as the reference, but saying she's a married woman and saying her married name is just such a way to make
Mrs.
the
Neff,
operator not question it
It's
at
a
all.
funny way to identify yourself.
I mean, I guess you probably couldn't do that anymore because it would show up, like your number would show up
I guess.
when you call. They usually know your address, where you're calling from, even if you're using a cell phone now. I did look up the call tracing.
Oh, yeah.
And that is basically how they used to do it. They don't do it like that anymore because they don't have to, but
Right.
like it was very realistic that 45 seconds was only enough time for an area code, but like that is how it came in.
Digit by digit like that? That's so interesting.
I know.
That seemed like so unreal.
Yeah.
Like,
911 was tracing the call, and I'm like, oh, wow, they can do it so much faster.
Yeah,
than-
I mean, 911 could
Yeah.
do that, yeah.
Because like Harlan's setup is obviously something he put together, right?
Yeah.
It's not quite the state-of-the-art thing that the 911 operators would have. But it was something to do with how they were tracking the signal from phone...
The towers.
Tower to
or-
tower. Like, it was just kind of going all the way back to where the call came from. Like, that
So
was
interesting.
real analog way to find out where you're calling from.
It's interesting because somewhere there's a record, you know, it'll be on the phone bill.
Mhm.
That phone called that phone, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
it's a long distance. It's weird that it took so long to get technology that is like, remember we had caller ID, like was a new special thing.
Yeah.
And that came very late in the era of phones. Like, why did that take so
Totally.
long? Like, the information was there.
Yeah. I guess it took them a long time to figure out how they could monetize it. Maybe.
Oh, I know. And I forgot about collect calling,
Mhm.
where the operator has to get permission.
Oh, I love how in the morning after their first night together, Her and Mike, she's in the fridge rummaging around, and she's on his phone, and he walks in, and she says it's a local call immediately, and of course it's definitely not.
Right.
This is so funny.
And she's like, it's private.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay.
In his kitchen. Why do you think his grandma makes such bad pies? Oh, I wanted to ask you, Amy. So her address in New York is Broadway and 125th.
That's way uptown.
Okay.
You know,
I was wondering what the vibe was of that area.
I don't really know it at all, but it's just way uptown. And then when she runs off and like gets to her car, which is stashed so far away. I mean, I don't know exactly where her car is when she gets into it, but you can see the World Trade Center, which is way downtown. So she goes like pretty far.
Oh, interesting.
That's just where she stashed the car for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really look up anything about that area.
I thought you just might know off the top of your head.
I just know it's pretty far uptown.
Yeah. It's not like a luxurious area.
No.
Because they're trying to move on up.
Right.
The way the ending comes together is so amazing. If we had one piece of evidence to prove her maneuvering.
Right. Again, Mike is so dumb.
I believe you, Mike, but a jury's going to be looking for electrical outlets. If we had one piece of hard evidence to support your version of her maneuverings, that would be enough to raise reasonable doubt. You don't want a jury to hear about that night.
It might be one thing.
How do you not see how cooked you are? You know,
Right.
like
Yeah.
all this stuff aside, even though like we know what really happened, it's like, how do you not see how that 911 call makes you look pretty bad? Right? Like, that no jury is going to believe you when you're like, well, what really happened, even though it did really happen.
Yeah, hear me out straight.
Matt laughed out loud so hard when she dialed 911.
Oh,
Yeah.
It seems impossible that he wouldn't notice, but I guess he did.
Right. Well, he's shouting. He's being really loud, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the touch-tone phone, like, yeah.
And she's just got the receiver right in front of her face.
Right.
He's very dumb, though.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. How much would that piece of evidence have helped them? How are you proving that she put it there and your lawyer didn't just go and plant it there?
Like,
you know?
maybe she would
That's-
at least fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
But again, maybe that's just a callback to earlier when he was like, I have evidence of our night together. It's a condom.
Right.
Yeah.
That could have been inside of anybody, right? Like, how's
Right.
that evidence?
Right.
So his idea of evidence isn't great.
Yeah.
She was definitely covering her tracks anyway, just in
Yeah.
case. Yeah, if that's like all you have, that's
Right.
not going to be enough, probably.
Yeah.
It's pretty weak. Like, do you think Cahill was even a real person? Because she had a whole folder on him, and was he a completely made-up person or not?
Well, at first I thought he was probably from the list, but then you noticed.
Oh, yes, I noticed. First, I just noticed they had the same initials. It's
Yeah.
Leonard Cahill and Lance Collier. And then I was looking at the letters more, and I'm like, it's almost a perfect anagram of each other. Except there's an H in Cahill is pretty much the only thing. It's missing two things. So
Yeah.
that made me think like she just fully made up that person.
It's missing two letters.
Yeah, there's only like two things.
Well, that's
different.
that's kind of her thing because Wendy Croy
Right,
is
when-
New York, but with
Yeah.
Croy.
and you can see her working it out. She's like Croy when
Yeah.
When
just need two more letters. Yeah, exactly.
When isn't a name.
Yeah.
Wendy.
That's kind of her thing.
I think that's a fully made up person.
I
Also,
think-
like, he's still so dumb in that scene when he's like, no, I have proof. I saw it in the mailbox. And he's like, fine. Anything else in this apartment
Right.
that
Right.
says that name on it, right?
Oh my god, I know.
Yeah.
You really her husband?
Who'd you say it was?
Foreclosure lawyer.
And you believe that?
It says so in the mailbox.
You're crazy.
It does. It says Cahill in the mailbox.
Find one other thing in here that... Ooh. She's here.
Yeah.
Think about the picture. Like, the picture should have been enough. But it
Right,
wasn't.
exactly. Yes, she told me everything about him except that they were married.
They do look very happy in that picture too, you know?
Yeah.
And I like that you see it intact in the beginning, and then the next time you see it, it's broken. You don't see the breaking happen, but you can imagine how that went down.
Right.
Just lots of amazing little touches.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's a fun thing for me at the very end because there's two banger movies that end with the mailbox label. It's a Frances Ha.
Right. Oh, that's cute.
I'm like, should I get a Cahill mailbox label for my reading nook at home?
Maybe you should.
Maybe. I want to do that whole nook all little movie things because I haven't put up my...
yeah, that's cool.
I have I had a rough year.
Yeah.
I haven't put up there. Yeah. I think that's going to be my little movie corner.
That's a really great idea. I love that. Oh my god, I love her answering machine message.
Don't be afraid, it's only a machine.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm so tempted to do that to my own right now.
To your answering machine?
To my answering machine, exactly.
What else does a suicide need, huh? Now, if you'll excuse me.
So a fun fact, originally the title of this movie was Buffalo Girls.
Oh gosh, that's not a good title.
Well, but I do think the screenwriter had a point, which was like the title gives it away, so he was upset that they changed the title. She does have the titular line, the original titular line, which is,
You think you know everything now, don't you? Well, you don't. We all have our Buffalo Girls, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
I mean, I think the title just gives away that it's a noir, you know. It doesn't give away the end, and it could be Last Seduction because the guy kills her or something, you know.
Right. That's a good point.
I like the opening. It's very funny. And I remember the first time I saw this movie was with my friend James. We saw it at Broadway Market. And when you think the guys are going to kill Bill Pullman, but they just wanted to keep the briefcase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, one stupid mistake. Go ahead.
That's pretty funny.
That
and I
is
think
really
they just
funny.
wanted to fuck with him a little bit.
Oh,
But
definitely, yeah.
But it's like, no, they just want the briefcase.
And that does establish the fact that, like, he's shady, but he's never done something like this before. Because he's like, one little mistake, right?
Yeah, he's like berating himself.
Yeah,
Of
he's
course.
pretty brave in the face of death right there. It's like, dummy.
Exactly.
Like you have a face palm death.
Totally. I mean, it definitely is a nice briefcase. They're going to need it for other deals, I imagine.
That wasn't part of the deal. The deal was the money, not the briefcase.
I like the scene where the guy comes over and he's like, I need to go on a diet.
What can I do? I need to lose some weight. I mean, gotta go on a diet.
Well, thin fast.
Huh?
Thin fast.
What about it?
You tried it, you asshole.
Right. Didn't work. Okay.
Harlan's like, I don't want to be here for this shit. But he's like, he's got to do it because he's got to pay the interest every week.
Yeah. He's getting quite a nice take. 50%.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's a lot.
Yeah, that guy's really funny. He looked familiar to me, but I couldn't find him in anything else. The junkie that shows up. Editor's note. This actor also played Neil in Wayne's World, the cameraman with no lines. I also kind of like it because he seems like he could have been in Singles, and so it's talking to this guy for Singles.
Things went downhill for Dr. Jameson.
Yes, Dr. Jameson. Many babes are into that.
Mike just has so many cringe things
so
he said, but the cringiest was, what are you so scared of?
I know.
My place, my space, Mike, don't get sticky.
What are you so scared of, huh? What are you so scared of?
Like she's not scared.
It's like, oh my god.
Your read is so bad here, right? He's like, let me in.
Yes, oh my god.
Can I trust you?
You know you can trust me.
Someone steals $1 million, but there's a dilemma. She spends it.
Oh, you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You're scared to talk about real things. You're scared to reveal yourself. Tell me something I want to know.
So embarrassing.
It was absolutely mortifying. Such secondhand embarrassment watching him.
Yeah.
So this is what's called a lunchtime poll.
All right, well, we kind of ended up with 2 questions. What alias would you use if you're on the run that perhaps your significant other would clock, or in Amy's case, not? And or what weakness would you succumb to, like how Wendy is desperate to get back to New York?
I didn't really come up with an answer for that.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I could think about it, though.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that one.
Okay.
I guess we just went with the alien.
We don't have to do that one.
We'll have bonus content with your...
Yeah, I want your bonus content.
Okay. Wow. I want your bonus content. That's a hot modern pickup. Okay, well, do you want to go first, Amy, with your uncrackable alias?
Right. Well, it's just because, like, there's one way where, like, Matt and our brains work so differently. And I even showed him, like, okay, this would be my alias. Can you figure out why? So see if you guys can figure it. So this is, my alias is Meg Rain.
Okay.
Rayne.
Okay.
So it's probably an anagram.
Amy Green.
Right.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you.
Right.
I'm really bad at anagrams.
And that, like, his brain does not work that way. And my brain works that way. Like, we have a friend, Declan, and every time I see him, I'm like, Lance, candle, Declan. You know, like I'm always doing that, right? He's like, no idea. You know? And then I'm like, well, think about like how my brain works. He's like, oh, okay, so it must be like an anagram for something. I'm like, for something. I'm like,
I'm like that on
it's 8 letters.
I'm like Maggie Simpson, where I'm like Jeremy's iron.
I'm like, it's my name. Oh, okay. Like even in our Netflix, my profile name is Emerge, which is also an anagram of my name. It's like, not just that he doesn't get it, but like he doesn't remember. He's like, why is it Emerge? So always be anagramming. So.
Okay. I love it.
Oh, that's
ABA.
good. I asked Andrew for his take on it, but I don't know that he would. I actually don't know. I don't have a great answer for this. Or maybe my sister would know.
Or just that somebody, I guess somebody in your life.
Right. I've always liked the name Allison. And I would be Allison with one L.
Oh, like the Elvis Costello.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. So I think my sister would know that.
Just Allison.
Allison. Like Cher.
I would be Allison DeWitt.
Barb.
DeWitt.
Cool.
Allison Barb. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, in All About Eve, there's the character
Addison DeWitt. Oh, perfect.
I would be Allison.
I love it. Gender swapped, All About Eve.
I love it.
Yeah, like if I ever had a daughter, that would have been my name.
Oh.
My sister's like, okay, well, I won't name my kids Allison.
Aww, that's nice.
So that name I've just always been really fond of.
That's cool. I had a friend in college whose name was Allison with one L because of the Elvis Costello
Oh,
song.
really?
She
Oh,
was
wow.
like, I hate that song.
Aww.
Wow, she was
classic.
So she was born around the time that song came out or something?
I guess so. Yeah. Okay, so I went with... Well, my first thought was Laura Palmer, but I'm like, oh, that's so obvious.
Come on.
But would you guys know if I said Lorraine Baines?
Lorraine Baines. Is that from Swingers?
No.
Lorraine Baines. No, I don't think so.
Baines. Okay.
I'll give you
Can
a
we
hint.
get a hint?
I do have a tattoo representing this reference.
Is that
Oh my god, Back to the Future?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it the mom?
It's her maiden name is Baines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. Not
Lorraine
McFly.
Baines.
And would Brigos be able to track you down?
I think he would know that.
Lorraine
yeah.
Baines. Nice.
Good.
He might have to like look at a list of names and pick it out from there. I don't think it would be the first thing that came to him, like shouting it down the hallway.
Right.
But yeah, I like the assonance as well.
Yeah.
And then the bonus content, like what would draw me out of hiding against my better judgment, I thought of if Jinx Monsoon wrote like a one-woman Twin Peaks musical and was performing it for like one night only, I would have to go.
Yeah.
You would have to go, yeah.
And get busted.
Your whereabouts would be
Yes.
known.
That would be like the bait. Actually, that's how they would get you. Is like be a made up. Someone would just make a fly.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm here for the show. Oh no.
It's like the pizza hotline.
Yeah, exactly.
To catch a Baxter.
Did you all think of anything like that in the meantime?
Oh, I mean, just now?
some-
Just,
yeah.
No, I still wasn't thinking
Okay.
about it.
The bait. Well, no worries.
That is a
then.
good one.
How very.
Has anyone here seen The Last Seduction 2?
No.
Oh my god, I didn't
There's
even...
like nobody connected to it in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like none of the same people.
No, it's like characters by and a no-name director.
Yeah,
It was like a straight-to-video.
Yeah, I never heard it was anything worth watching. Just use the name.
Yeah. Oh, I did want to also just mention my feelings about Peter Berg, which were basically that Jake Lacey picked up where he left off. I was just getting such Jake Lacey vibes
Yeah,
from
I
him,
see
except
it.
that Jake
Yeah.
Lacey, I don't think could ever be that stupid. Maybe he could play a character that dumb, but he doesn't
Yeah.
usually.
He kind of looked like Ethan Hawke to me, which I never
Oh.
really realized. They
a
seem
little
similar. Yeah. But yeah, Jake Lacey, that would be
Yeah.
like
I guess
he would
it's
be a
just
good
like 90s
mark.
Dreamboat
Yeah.
vibes, right?
Yeah.
Dreamboat, and I don't know. He doesn't do it for me, but I could see how objectively he's attracted to people, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him like more. I remember at the time thinking he was kind of same as like Michael Rappaport, like that sort of, you know. I find him a little more appealing. Although, I mean, not in real life.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Right.
Yeah, he was fun for a while before we knew stuff about him.
Yeah. He's bad news, that guy.
Yeah. Turns out I really love con stories. I've enjoyed this so much.
Did you ever see The Grifters?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw that. It made me think of it.
I love that. I like Matchstick Men. That's a good one. I like The Brothers Bloom.
I never saw that.
No.
They're all movies about charming con people.
I'm gonna go with The Brothers Bloom.
Brian Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Directed that. It's like his first movie, maybe even?
Yeah. I soured on him more recently, but like Brick was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw that a long time ago.
Adrian Brody.
And Rachel Weisz.
Okay, there you go. And Mark Ruffalo. Okay.
And Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, pretty attractive cast.
I mean,
it's a good con movie.
I believe it.
Of the neo-noir genre, right? Because there's all the classics.
Yeah, Logan was just over talking about more noirs that they wanted to watch, and they're like, remember that we watched 3 classic noirs together, and I can only remember 2. I know we watched Strangers on a Train and Double Indemnity, and what was the other one? Matt and I both looking through like lists of classic noirs, can't remember anything. Yeah. They're like, I feel like there was like a fight in a building, and maybe something about fish and a mirror, and I'm like, oh, Blood Simple.
Yeah.
I'm like, not really a classic, but
I mean, I
that's
guess
what
now,
it was. Yeah.
2 and 18-year-olds in modern times. Yes.
Right. Well, they definitely remembered it as being way older and also remembered it being in black and white. And I'm like, no, that's like from the 80s.
Yeah.
But they were so impressed that I got it from that.
Yeah.
Something about fish.
That's pretty great. You're a puzzle person.
I do love that. Give me a tiny bit of information. Let me try and figure it out.
You would be hiding under a bed with a crossword puzzle. Any other final thoughts about this absolute banger, The Last Seduction?
So fun to revisit this and see how well it held up, which was like amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked also, because I was a little worried when the subject of Trisha's transness came up, that it was going to be like an oh no. And really, the only transphobia is from Mike himself. So
Totally.
it's pretty good.
Right. And she just like plays on that. My stepsister was saying how this was such a bad movie because it's racist and sexist and homophobic. And it's like, okay. She's using his own homophobia.
Exactly.
Like,
she's not helping him come to
like
terms
the
with his
movie
own
isn't saying,
Yeah.
like, look at this faggot, right?
Exactly.
Like,
they're actually saying, look at how unreasonable, like, look at how his homophobia fucked
it's
up his
really,
life.
yeah, so it was like toxic masculinity and gay panic is his fatal flaw, you know?
It is.
Yeah.
Because from his story, it's like, I met this lady and we hit it off and we had a great time, and it's like, that's great, right? That should be enough. He could have been happily married. He could have had the thing he wanted.
Or it could have also just been like, I did this impulsive thing and married someone I knew for 2 days and then we got annulment. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to stay with the person that you married on an impulse that you knew literally for 2 days.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to be this humiliation, you know? Like the story that he tells her when she asks about it, and he's like, you know, nothing to be ashamed of. That could have just been the story.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah. I tried to find a little bit about Serena, who plays Trish,
Serena,
and the only thing I could find is that she later played herself in a documentary about people who, like, I forget what the term was, but, like, suspension art, like, from piercings.
Oh.
Like, you use your piercings to suspend yourself.
Oh my
and it's
God.
sort of like art dance form thing.
Ow, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Interesting.
Wow.
So I guess that's where she went from there.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Thanks for
Yeah, that was fun.
Talking to us. Who are you talking to right now? Thank you to us for talking to us.
Thank you, everyone.
We've been doing this for 3 years and I still don't know how to end a podcast. Oh well.
It's so much more than 3 years.
Great. I don't know what
like I was married when we started, so it was like for sure it's more than 3.
Well, anyway, we're out. If you enjoyed this episode of Paid in Puke, please take a minute to give us 5 stars on your preferred podcast app, such as Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon. If you did not enjoy this podcast, no further action is necessary. Follow us on Blue Sky at Paid in Puke Pod, on Instagram at Paid in Puke Seattle, and on YouTube at Paid in Puke Podcast. Paid in Puke is hosted by Amy Green, Jessica Baxter, and Christina Barr. Music by Silent Partner and Jessica Baxter. Produced and edited by Divine Betty Media. Thank you for listening. You're beautiful.
Lick it up, baby. Lick it